Hey guys, how's it going? TheHaggardNerd here, getting back into some Factorio. Last episode we left off, we started manually crafting a bunch of stuff. And that's all good and well, but we kind of had to sit and wait for some of this to get done. There's enough that got processed though that I think we can start being productive again. I tend to make a lot of things by hand early on, and sometimes I have to just kind of wait. I hate doing that, but it's just kind of how I play. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but I'm not going to subject you guys just to sitting there and waiting. That's what the wonderful magic of cutting into a new video will produce for you. Why is this not working? Am I that far out of... I mean, I understand I'm out of power, but what's going on here? Let's do a thing. Why are you not doing anything? Can I not give you all of it, please? Okay, maybe I need to put down more. Are we already, like, low on production? As soon as I fill up this belt here with coal, I'm going to check my energy production, because apparently that was an issue. No. I think honestly it's just eating up. Yeah, because I only have one currently feeding it, and I should probably at least have 2, if not 4. You thought I was gonna say if not 3, huh? Okay, so a bit of a problem here. I don't have enough belts, but I'm gonna see if I can kind of steal some from somewhere. Do that, let's do that, and then see where I can grab some belts from. I'm sure I have some extra belts that I'm not using somewhere. There's one there, I see. And there's all those there. Okay, yep. Okay, we don't need this one. They'll stay the same there, and then we can just use our bots to grab all these guys. That was for future planning, but right now we kind of need it immediately. Alright. And really, at some point in the near future, I need to work on getting all this coal supply going out in one direction and then just splitting it off as needed. Okay, there we go. Okay, so crisis averted. That should be plenty enough to supply our steam engines. And yeah, okay. Alright. So, last episode we made a bunch of stuff, and 2 of the things we made are these baseload and peak load steam engines from the reactors mod. It says it puts out 12 megawatts of power, so I'm going to kind of play with these a little bit. Alright, they're the same size. That's good for later on. That means I'll be able to make much smaller builds. And actually, now that we're there, I'm curious, how much am I producing currently? I'm currently producing 3 megawatts out of all this. So, let's see if I can get rid of all this and only use the one. That might be a little OP, but I think later on, when I'm building a big, huge factory, it's really going to help save space, which I'm kind of looking forward to. So let's put 2 of them together. So we got a peak load and a base load. Does it use water just like the standard steam engines do? Okay, it's base load 100 degrees Celsius. Same thing here. It's passing through just fine. So base load, interesting. Yeah, it's producing all the power we could ever need right now, and then later on, these will kick in if it gets higher. That is interesting. I think then that means that I need to make more, which requires a crap ton more power. I like how my entire row of steam engines, or steam engines, I guess, steam turbines rather, just got condensed down to 2. Little cheaty, I guess, but I will, you know, it's part of the mods that I chose, so I'm gonna take it and run with it. Okay, so still need to work on green science. Green science is the goal, but in order to get to green science, we need to make stuff. Transport belts and inserters. Transport belts require iron plates and gear wheels. I need more gear wheels. I need to kind of break this off into its own production now, since now there's a need other than just red science. So everything that transport belts require comes off of this main iron smeltery line. So there may be a need to kind of expand upon that, maybe put down some more drills at another point. But right now I think I'm just going to try to reconfigure all this to make it make more sense, because I don't like this. Yeah, this is a little too spaghetti for me. Let's see here. I may actually go off the other direction. Let's see what's over here. But then if I go off the other direction, I'm going to have to loop everything back so that way I can get my stuff, my materials back into the red science. What about up? Up might be good. Up. Yeah, I think that's going to work just fine. And then, oh, I think we're out of coal here. Oh, we can actually get rid of this. We're not using this anymore. Didn't notice that. Just toss all these, all this ore into here. Same thing with the iron ore. I'm going to go drop it in one of the smelters, and then start working on building my iron smeltery up, literally, like north. Both build it up in direction and size, I guess. All right, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. And we're doing terribly with our charge. So I'm going to have to manually create these for now. And then, I hate manually creating. I love using robots. Later on, when I have all the robots going, it gets fun because I can just build an entire massive block of anything, and it just takes the time it takes the robots to finish it. And it's wondrous to watch. But I think right now I'm going to try to at least... Oop. I do have this set up, and this will give me what I need. So let's go ahead and break the coal supply here. Or maybe a bit further down. Okay, and then I don't really need to worry about having coal. Having coal in your pocket's not a bad thing. Having too much coal, maybe. Actually, let's leave that there. There we go. Go ahead and manually pull this up. I'm going to leave a little bit of space in between these smelteries, so that way, in case I need to run stuff back and forth for any reason, I will have the ability to do that. So 1, 2, 3, let's say 4. That's kind of wide, but there's nothing wrong with that. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so we are effectively doubling our smelting capacity for iron. And hopefully my batteries on my robots. I keep mentioning that every time I use my robots. I'm super paranoid about having to stand there and wait on my robots. I'll stop commenting on that because I realized I'm saying that every single time I get my robots out. Okay, how are we doing? We don't have any more furnaces, but we will have them soon, so we can at least have them prepped and ready to go. So what I need to focus on also is making sure that my coal supply is fine. So 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 I'll definitely need more drills down here. We now have more drills. I think I might go ahead and put all the drills down. Actually, I could have left that. There's no reason why that shouldn't be attached, because I can just build around that. Okay, I'm gonna put this down one more to make it even. Oh yeah, in between episodes, I figured out the sound controls for different things. So I figured out that the ambient sound is actually the sounds of the engine and stuff, and not the actual game effects. The game effects are the sounds of chopping wood, which you may notice is now not quite so ear-shattering. So I've got that turned down a bit. And if any of this sounds off to you guys, let me know. I can adjust any of these sounds as needed to suit your viewing pleasure. So yeah, if something sounds weird, let me know. Okay, so now we have drills everywhere there, as needed. I think we have... Oh, we only have 5 more drills. Go ahead and get a few more of these drills lined up. Yep, that should be plenty. And I'm just going to do another wall of stuff. And that will be processing while we're working on things. Because I want to use those new drills on the coal up here to get that kind of one block and then separate it out. So that way I have one main output of coal, and then from there we can split it off as needed with balancers and stuff. Okay, so still working on trying to get green science. It's taking a bit longer than I had anticipated, but I need to build up my factory to be able to handle the output to, you know, create enough stuff to handle both red and green science, and in some sort of quick manner, I guess. I have my labs now, so I think what I'm going to do is line these up and use my robots here to get rid of some of these trees. And nope, I'm not going to say it. But I am going to go ahead and put them to work, and this may result in bad things. But I'm going to do this kind of smart. I'm going to stay up top in the range. Basically only allow them to get certain things within range in the deconstruction planner range, I guess. This green box, if you're not familiar, is the range that my robots can go in, and anything outside of that green box they won't recognize or acknowledge until you move into, or the green box over, you know, I guess these X's or anything you're trying to construct or deconstruct. Words, they're hard. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, that goes quick. Okay, all right. That's enough. Well, oof. Can I get rid? Yeah, I can get rid of them. All right. So I'm holding shift there and deconstructing them. So I think I'm gonna go right here-ish. So we'll go there, and then let's say grabber, belt grabber, so that way we can have 2 for later on once it gets kind of crazy. Let's go up a little bit higher because we have the space, and that's going to go in water. Okay, so oops. We have 5 left, but I think we can put those down later. For now, I'm just going to run these in like this. And the idea is later on, once you have 4 different sciences going on, you can have 1 long and 1 short inserter. per each lab, and it can reach across and pull in everything it needs. Epic music is epic. But for right now, we'll just run red up both, and it will be perfectly wonderful. I would have preferred to do that a different way, but I didn't count ahead of time. Let's do a light here and a light there, and then just connect it up. Oops. All right. So now, just make this easy and put a splitter, say here. Oh, reach. We're working on it though. And this is about to go much quicker. All right, so the idea is to get rid of these guys. Get rid of these guys. And then probably just run this into one together. I wonder if I can run this back. Yeah, this will line up nicely. And then we can adjust this later as needed. I mean, it's not even, but early factory, guys, early factory. Okay. So now, once these make it over, this should go a lot faster. And I'm going to go ahead and give this first factory here all the red signs I have. I'm kind of excited to see this go up. I love watching machines work. Okay. And I like riding on the belts too. So yep, going a bit quicker now. We'll have a little bit more reach in no time. Well, alright guys, this episode's kind of going a little crazy. Haven't quite gotten as much done as I'd like to, but that is how this game goes, as always. You always want to do more, and then when you figure out you do more, then you find more stuff you want to do, and it's just a never-ending, I don't know, just... It's a never-ending process. It's a cycle, and that's what I love about this game. It just sucks you in, and oh my god, that was loud. Oh dear. Okay, so alerts volume, I think. Oh my gosh, maybe the GUI effects. Let's turn that down too. Maybe the alerts up. Jesus, that was loud. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Oh, no, resume. Okay. Yeah, so that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we are going to continue to work on getting green science. And we'll have more stuff to work with too. And, you know, we'll get there. We'll eventually get there. And it will be awesome. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Take care.